What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know.
Saints versus Jaguars Thursday night
I was
football.
like, what's the first game? I was just waiting. I was looking for it on the bottom. I didn't even see it on the top.
Sore, go ahead, give us your pick.
This game is interesting because you potentially do not have what's his face? Trevor Lawrence. Yes. It said that he's probably going to play.
Yeah, he's probably going to play.
Even with or without Trevor Lawrence, you still have your greatest weapon in ETN.
Yes, my boy.
And again, going back on disappointment, Derek Carr and the Saints have been a huge disappointment so far. It's hard to get Chris Olave going throughout the entirety of the game when it takes 3 quarters for Derek Carr to get into a rhythm. I don't know if you need to bench him eventually. If so, this has got to be the game that you bench him, because you're still kind of in somewhat of closing distance to potentially win the division. Right now, the Bucs are running away with it. Which, shout out to the Bucs. I was one of the only few that didn't say you were going to be terrible. Just saying. Anyways, I see you shaking your head there, Vic. I'm talking to you.
You were hoping for Kyle Trask to save the day.
I don't care. I still said either way, they will not be that bad. They are not going to be tank for Caleb bad.
So who are you picking?
I'm picking Jacksonville. Again, even with or without Trevor Lawrence, you still have your greatest weapon in ETN. And just Saints and Derek Carr has just been a complete upset. You choked a 17-point lead to Jordan Love. Your defense was supposed to be great, and you allow Jordan Love to do this to you for this?
Yes, for this. I can't believe I'm actually picking my team confidently for 1 week.
I had to look back on the Slack to see what all you went with. I know that hurt you.
I'll pick a Jacksonville. I mean, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to play. And literally the way that Josh Allen's been playing this year has been absolutely incredible. I think he's tied for second in sacks right now.
Soon to be traded away.
Oh my God, please don't say that.
I'm just preparing you for the worst, Dante.
I'm going to buy my coffin if that happens.
Yes.
Travis Etienne is literally one of the best things to happen to Jacksonville, and nobody in the media is talking about it. Shout out to Max, though, because Max lives down in Jacksonville, and he said that they talk about him a lot, like on the radio and stuff like that, which is great. But as far as the national media, they need to talk about him more.
Correct.
Vic said it in a Discord one day, like, damn, this dude's taking over the game. It started to slow down towards the second half of that game, though, but still, he put 2 tubs on the board. I mean, and got our team in better position than Trevor Lawrence throwing an interception when he really probably shouldn't have. Going into that game last week, y'all realized that Travis Etienne and Trevor Lawrence had like almost the same amount of touchdowns on the year, which was crazy. But I think Jacksonville's defense, Andre Sisco is one of the best safeties in the league that nobody talks about, man. Shout out to Syracuse.
One of the best young safeties, agreed.
He's a great player. And I don't really say that a lot about my team. I'm damn near shed a tear talking about this dude.
It's beautiful.
Andre Sisco's great. Everybody knows what Josh Allen is about. I wish Devin Lloyd could stay healthy all the time. And then Travis Etienne, like those guys should be talked about a lot more. I'd love to see Chad Muma play a lot more too in the middle linebacker position, just to kind of help out. I mean, why you draft that dude and then don't use him? I don't understand. But yeah, I think with what the Saints have going on, it's too many different factors. One week they step up. I know they got Alvin Kamara there. They need to just give him everything. He'll make it happen. The dude was arrested for 4 weeks until he got there. He was sitting on the couch. I would run that dude into the ground because he's still showing that. Remember, he came back and it was just like he was on it still. I don't know what their quarterback situation with Derek Carr. I'm so confused. Their defense is not as good as it used to be. I mean, Tyrann Mathieu, I haven't heard his name up until he got that interception that other day for the first time since he's been on the Saints.
Oh, the honey badger? Yeah. He had maybe one, like, long run interception against the Bucks last year as well, and that was the last I heard his name. I forgot he was on the Saints.
I forgot he was on the Saints too. I thought he done retired, but yeah, go
I
ahead.
thought he left after this year. I thought it was a 1-year deal.
I don't know. What the hell just happened? Are you good?
The vacuum clog up.
Are you good? What was that? Anyways, the wife is good. She didn't fall in the toilet or anything, so we're good. Vic, go ahead, give us your prediction.
Vacuum was winning.
I actually think the opposite. I think the New Orleans run defense will be able to nullify Etienne. If Trevor Lawrence doesn't play, that's a huge factor. Calvin Ridley, haven't seen him for the past couple of weeks. Don't know what's going on with him. I think that New Orleans can pull this off. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. You mentioned Alvin Kamara. I think the Saints are going to allow Kamara to get more touches, more looks. He's going to be incorporated more in the offense. And they got to get Chris Olave involved, too. They got to get him earlier and faster. So I think the Saints get a bounce-back game here, and they're going to win.